Well, good morning, YouTube. As you can see, this morning I had to run a few errands. Yesterday we had run out of the EAO M103 oil filters. That's the AMSOIL part number for the filter that fits the Indians, the Victories, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Honda, even Triumph. We bought a case coming from Daytona to come here. I thought one case would get me through this show and Texas because, you know, 99% of what we do is Harley. But we were wrong. That Indian invasion we had the other day, it really took some of them. And when we did the Kawasaki last night for the Sounds crew, that took my last one. So we had no choice but to run out and grab a few Wix filters instead. Now, I've actually ordered another case of the AMSOIL filters, and they were supposed to be here yesterday, but for some reason, probably because of the storms messing up shipping stuff still, they didn't get here. They're not going to get here till Monday. So I didn't want to not have filters for today. So now I'm going to have too many, most likely, going into Galveston. Unless a whole bunch of you with Victories and Indians come out. As you can see, the bikes are coming in. Parking teams are parking them mostly down there at the far end and letting them build back up this way. We've got to be a little bit careful. Last night they painted red lines here on the ground, the fire lane, because yesterday we were over a little bit. To make a long story even longer, when we were setting up here the other day, they had us push back this way a little bit further. But there's a drainage grate back there, and it's in a low spot, and it was putting the drive axles on the driver's side of Goliath right in the hole, and we couldn't get them level. So I talked to the promoter, we had to come out this way. But what's happening is with our motorcycles out front and then the customers lined up here in a position where I can navigate them onto the lift, we were into that fire lane, and because they parked a bunch of motorcycles over here that came out, it was too narrow for their liking. So they gave me a line that I guess I'm not supposed to cross, which is going to be virtually impossible unless we can shove it that way some. Guys, Jessie Lynn came back this morning. She was here yesterday, and we are going to do an oil change on her absolutely beautiful green and black Road Glide. Tell me that is not a gorgeous sight.
Did that make you nervous? He said, nope, you're a badass.
Alright guys, 24 Road Glide with the Baja Motorsports. Should be getting mine next week. Whenever you're ready. right, guys, you heard her. Go follow her. I just took a look at her Instagram. She got some pretty cool videos on there. She's a little wild and crazy on that bike. She knows how to ride it.
Clayton from Illinois, and this is Sky. We're both from Illinois. This is our second Thunder Beach rally.
All right, guys, they came by to say hi. They said me and Professional Monkey are the only people on YouTube that they watch, and I feel flattered for that. You should check out both of our OnlyFans.
Oh, I'm good.
I see the Larry down there. All right, guys, as you can see, man, there has been like lines of bikes pulling in and out of here. We're not super busy, but we're staying steady enough. It's actually been pretty nice. Hi guys, it is about noon 30, and as you see, we still got 4 bikes up on the lift, which is definitely a good thing. And this place has been so crowded today that I thought this would be a perfect time to get the sky camera up in the air. So I attempted to do so. So anyway, I prepped the drone, got it up in the air. I did a loop around Frank Brown Park to get a view of all of the vendors. And I thought, you know what? I'll swing it over by the beach, get a little bit of ocean view as well, which I've done many times before. Well, somehow, just as it got past the hotel up here, the aircraft and the remote control lost connection with one another, and I couldn't get it to come back. You know, usually it'll take a moment and it reconnects. This time it didn't. It never reconnected. I lost the drone. So I was hoping for the return to home thingy to work, and it never came back. I jumped on the Mach Wheel e-bike and I rode up to the road, looking in the air, see if it was just hovering there. Couldn't find it on the ground. Anyway, it was like a half-hour trek, but I finally found it. It had landed itself in the main road. Luckily, it was right where the turning lane kind of turns out, but it was in a traffic lane, but only about 1.5 feet from the yellow line, right by the median. And luckily, nobody had turned into that traffic lane. I don't know how long it had been sitting there, but I recovered it whole, not run over. Now it's just a matter of whether I can recover the footage that I got, because a lot of times if I make the mistake and I shut the drone off without saving the footage first, it doesn't complete the file and it doesn't work. And this time I didn't have a choice. It shut itself off as I was flying. So hopefully we wouldn't lose that. We'll be able to get it. If not, maybe I'll try it again later.
Let me give you a pound, baby.
Thank you. All right, guys, say hi to the lovely Laney Lane once again. Today. Good. Say hello to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Vice President.
Ashley. Sweetheart. What's up, Billy? Hi, Ron. See you later. I'm here with Sam again. I guess there's no question who Sammy is voting for next week.
Trump on my rump.
right, well, I do have a little bit of good news. I let the drone charge up for a little while, and I was able to review the footage, and it did save the video of me flying over the venue, which is great.
Hello, Adam.
Hello.
How are you?
Pretty good. And in addition to that video, there was another, which was only like 3 minutes and 40 seconds long, and I'll put some clips of that in right after this. But after it lost connection, apparently it had turned itself back into record mode one more time. And it recorded like a 14-minute and 2-second segment of it just hovering there. And then as the battery was getting low, it force landed. It didn't return to home, but it force landed in that same spot. Remember, I told you earlier, it was in the road. You can literally see it coming down and cars just flying by in front of it. And I was going to put some of that in here to show you guys that too, because it was just amazing that it didn't get run over, it didn't get hit. But as I was watching that video, it just vanished, it disappeared, like it didn't save properly, like it was there and then it just vanished, gone forever, can't find it. Hi guys, it's about 25 after 5 and place is clearing out. There's still a few people here. There's still some people walking around, but not a lot. I hate to say it, I'm getting tired of hearing this run, so we're gonna go ahead and shut it off for the day. Actually, the situation this morning where it ran like crap. I think I got some water in that fuel that I picked up this morning. It took me a minute to clear it out. And then I added some of the AMSOIL Quick Shot. It helps fight the effects of ethanol and disperse water in the fuel. And it seems to be running fine ever since I did that.
Hi, Jetta.
All right, guys, well, the sun has gone down, and check it out. People are leaving. Sounds has got their stuff all packed up, hooking the truck up to the trailer. Coastal Moto over on the other side of us, all packed up. They'll come back and get the trailer first thing in the morning. RC Components is all packed up. I'm sure there's some others. Again, we're going to wait till tomorrow. We always get a little bit of business on Sunday morning. So we're going to get what we can before packing up because we're not really in a hurry. We cannot set up in Galveston until Wednesday. So there's no reason to hurry when it's only a one-day drive. Well, guys, it's obviously closing time, and I think we've decided that we're not going to go out for dinner tonight. We've got enough leftovers here. I got leftovers from Chili's last night, and I got some cans of chili in there I can microwave to go with my chicken tenders from Chili's. That sounds like a meal to me. But now we're actually going to work on Talon's bike for a minute. So a couple minutes ago, Talon and I were over talking with Joey at All About Customs, and he had done a Olin suspension upgrade to a 2024 Road Glide or Street Glide or something today, and he had a set of the old shocks laying around that the customer didn't want, so we gave them to Talon. Talon's going to upgrade the old electric glide to newer suspension that's going to ride just like my new 24, hopefully. Still not as good as Olin's, obviously, but much better than what he's got on there. So you see, he's still got the old pump-up air shocks from Harley that always sucked, even when they were brand new.
Pay for travel, meals, stuff like that, but we'll tough it out. You get like...
All right, guys, so we got the shocks bolted on, pretty simple, easy peasy, and then I pulled out the spanner tool that came with my 2024 Road Glide, and I even pulled out the manual. And according with Talon's weight, they said it should be adjusted at 12 millimeters between the lock ring and the preload ring. So we adjusted that. The person who had these shocks before, they were still set at the factory specs, which was probably wrong for their rider weight. So they never even really knew the potential of these shocks. But we wanted to make sure we set it up right for Talon, right from the get-go. All right, Talon's bike is back together, and he says the suspension feels so much better than what it did before. It was all springy and bouncy before. Now it's actually got some dampening abilities, so he's happy with that. There's a crowd of people sitting in my Let's Roll lounge, which is where I typically sit at this show and edit my videos at night. So I'm walking over here, the other side of Frank Brown Park. This little pond here full of lily pads, a park bench. I'm gonna get this video edited so you guys can see it in the morning. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next time I see you, keep those engines running. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. We're almost there. We're just over. I think we might actually be at 19 now. I don't know. When I checked earlier, it was at like 18,970 something, I think. I don't remember. It fluctuates sometimes. But yeah, hit the subscribe button, guys. Thanks.